I held quite a few shares more than a year ago. I had 1 million shares of OCGN. I had originally bought the stock because number one, Cantor Fitzgerald was the analyst, and they were speaking highly of it. And I think highly of Cantor Fitzgerald. Um, I bought the stock at 29 cents, and one morning I woke up and the stock was about $3. Um, the news on the company was that they had moved from being an eye company into being a COVID vaccine company. Now, the story behind it was that the CFO was calling me constantly to try to get votes to increase the number of shares so that they can raise capital. He called me at least 5 or 6 times. Uh, no way did he ever say that the company was moving towards a COVID vaccine. When I saw the news, I thought that this was an act of desperation for them to raise capital for their company. And I sold the stock at around $2.50 because I just knew that there was something wrong. There was something wrong going on with that company, and that they were making moves to kind of manipulate the market in a bad way. Now this morning, I just happened to be going through the drops in stocks across the board because of the Russian crisis, and I read that they've been denied the use for vaccine for children 2 to 18. This was a conversation that they were having in the public, saying that it was the best thing. But I'll read you this. Ocugen said Friday that U.S. Food and Drug Administration has declined to issue an emergency use authorization for Covaxin. The biopharmaceutical company said its COVID vaccine, EUA, was the act for active immunization to prevent COVID-19 caused by SARS in individuals 2 to 18. Ocugen said it intends to continue working with the FDA to evaluate the regulatory pathway for pediatric use for Covaxin. Hey, let me just tell you something. People got behind this company, and I'm talking about people or bots or no, it was people. It was an organized crime effort, basically, that got behind this stock and started pushing the stock up. After I sold the stock rose to $18. Apparently, there was a good story behind this, but it was all air. They never got authorization to use COVID vaccine in the general public. The Covaxin vaccine itself ran into some legal trouble down in Brazil with the company Bharat Biotech actually involved with bribery there or something along those lines. I mean, this thing has been such a sham for so long. Now, even the shares being at 227, it's not enough. This stock should be 20 cents. It's not a good company. They do have a lot of cash now because they took your money. They kept offering and offering and offering and diluting the stock. So it's just a shame. And to me, the Ocugen story is more about what the market's about now. I was involved with many stocks since I purchased Ocugen. And it seems like, my God, you got to go to the companies, you got to talk to people. You can't trust anything that's online. You can't trust YouTubers. It's just terrible. I mean, so many people are making money because they have a team of people that are pumping the stock and lying to you. I think I want to dedicate my life to just investigating companies, getting face to face with people, judging them on their character, seeing, what the companies are really about, because it should not be a gamble. You should be investing based on facts. And, certainly there's patterns to these biotech companies where the stock will raise a lot and then drift down. But not all of them have to be that way. Some of them can be good, legitimate companies. In this particular case, the writing was on the wall when they went from an eye company, a genetic curation eye company, to all of a sudden a sales company for Covaxin for some Indian company. It just didn't make sense. And this price drop today is nothing compared to what it really should be. This should be a 50 cent, 40 cent, 30 cent, 20-cent stock. Uh, Wishing you all the best. I'll be back with a crypto report later. I'll also be taking a look at the market in general and see what stocks I'm looking at. I tell you right now, I was going to buy uh, Tiziana Life Sciences based on what they have going. It looked like they were a very high integrity company. And son of a gun, the stock went from 72 to 91 currently. So that's one stock I'm looking at. I do not give financial advice. I just tell you what I'm doing, and I also tell you what's happening in the market. I think that this situation with Ocugen being declined uh, is just a shame what people on stock boards had pumped this stock up and continue to do it. They just want to take your money. These are the thieves of thieves, and I don't know where these people are from, but it's terrible. And the company has to be participating with them. These are not pumpers that are outside the company. They have to be working with Ocugen. That's my opinion. This is not financial advice, newsweed.com. Today is March the 4th, and I hope we have a better day today than yesterday. Thanks so much.